What is SERP similarity? Let's review together this SEO concept, and at the end of this video I will also show you a tool that can help you to easily compare Google SERPs. Basically, SERP similarity is comparing two Google SERP. You need to analyze common URL on the first page of Google. You need to understand the overlap, and when two keywords show a lot of overlap or a lot of common URL, it means that you can create only one article. So basically, SERP similarity helps you to guide your content creation. It tells you if you should create one article or two. If I take this example, SEO and what is SEO? Here you can see a lot of similarity between these two keywords. Obviously, because the search intent is the same behind. Somebody typing SEO or somebody typing what is SEO is maybe a beginner, somebody looking for information about SEO. He wants to understand what search engine optimization is. So also here you can see that by understanding and analyzing SERP similarity, you can also understand the search intent behind searches. Let's move on and let's have a look at these two other keywords, search intent and search intent optimization. First, you could think that it's more or less the same intent. Somebody looking for how to optimize his website for search intent. But not really. When you compare these two SERP, you can really see that there is not a lot of similarity. Basically, there is only one URL in common. On one side, search intent, you can see a lot of what is search intent, what is search intent. So here is somebody who wants to understand what is this term, what means search intent, and on the other end, search intent optimization. The person searching for that might already know this concept and now is looking for guides or tips to optimize his website for search intent. All right, so you can really see that comparing two SERPs can really guide you in how many content you should create, because in this case, you could create basically one article about the search intent, what is search intent, and another one about how to optimize for search intent. So what are the benefits of analyzing SERP? The key benefit is avoiding keyword cannibalization. This is clearly the main benefit. By understanding if you should create one or two content, basically you avoid creating useless content, right? Because if you create two content that, let's say, have the same intent or will provide the same answer to a search, you will basically create two content and only one might rank. So quite important before creating content to understand and compare a set of keywords. But now maybe the question is how to do that. Obviously, you can check manually. You can open Google search, you can open two tabs and start to compare manually the search. It will work, it's fine. The rule is that when you have, let's say, 4, 5 or plus URL in common in the top 10, you should go for one article. But also there are tools like thruuu that can help you to analyze Google SERP and get more information that you cannot get just by looking at the search. So let me show you quickly how it could work with thruuu. So here I'm in the interface of thruuu, and if you go here on the menu, you can click on the Analyze menu and then SERP Similarity, okay? And here you will open the SERP Similarity tool. You can enter two keywords, the two keywords you want to compare, select the SERP of your choice. You can select any Google SERP for any countries and start the comparison. Then thruuu will analyze both SERP and show you a report. Also, you can start from an existing analysis, so you can click here and now let's pick a previous analysis. I will compare SaaS marketing SEO with SEO for SaaS startup. And now let's take a few seconds. What do you think? I should create one article or two? Because, well, these two terms look okay, similar to some extent, but on one side there is marketing, here there is SaaS startup. Maybe you could think that you could create one article about SaaS marketing and one specific SEO for startup, right? So let's see, let's compare the SERP. And here you can see a lot of similarity. So there is 6 URL in common, and if you click here, you can see which one are in common between these two keywords. The SERP similarity is 66. So as I said, 40% for URL plus in common is, let's say, a good metric that indicates you if you should create one content or two. Also here, thruuu is telling you the recommendation, a lot of similarities, create one article. And we can go down and have a look at both Google SERP. In green, you can see the common URL highlighted, SEMrush on both sides, Kalingi on both sides, and so on. So easily with thruuu, you can identify common URLs and as well guarantee that two keywords have a lot of overlap or not. And you can even go further. Here at the bottom, you can explore and compare on-page information of these two SERPs. Okay. So first, the most frequent headings. Here you can see in green, most frequent headings found on the first keyword and on the second one, and in green, the one that are in common for both keywords, right? Frequent terms as well here. So frequent terms are the most frequent terms found on page for one SERP and for the other one. And again, here's the same story. In green, the terms that are in common, and you can as well see the terms that are unique. So here, why this makes sense, because you can start to basically creating your article. So here you are in the research phase, and you need to understand the topics to cover in your content to create a great article that might rank for these two keywords. You have more report related searches, PAA, that also can highlight PAA and related search that are in common for these two keywords. And also thruuu is a powerful SERP analyzer. So for each of these SERP analyses, you can also open a more, let's say, a deeper SERP analysis that will provide you a lot of information about the SERP. So here you can see a lot of reports. We don't have the time in this video to go into the detail, but with thruuu you can explore a lot of SERP information and analyze all the on-page information from every single result. So now let's go back to our topic. And SERP Similarity helps you to answer the question writing one article or two for these two keywords. So I repeat, when two SERPs show 80, 90 or 100% similarity, there is no question. Create one article. But be careful, sometimes you will have two SERPs showing 40 or 50% of similarity. And here you should really understand what to do. As I said, 40% and plus create one article, but in some cases you might still be able to create two different content. Here, of course, you need to analyze the SERP a bit deeper and understand if you can create two contents. And finally, SERP similarity at scale is keyword clustering. I don't know if you are familiar with keyword clustering, but what we have done with two keywords, comparing them, identifying if there is a lot of overlap, keyword clustering can help you do that at scale. You can upload a long list of keywords, 1,000, 2,000 and more, and tools like thruuu will help you to analyze comparison and overlap among this long list of keywords. I don't want now to deep dive into the thruuu keyword clustering tool, but I will show you a quick overview of this tool. So basically here what you can see is the result of keyword clustering. I've uploaded more than 1,000 keywords, and thruuu has grouped them together based on SERP similarity. So here what you can see is the keyword cluster, and all these keywords here display more or less the same SERP. So for all these keywords here, there are 40% plus of similarity, okay? And so what does it mean? It means that you only need to create one article. You only need to create one content about what is audience segmentation. You don't need to care about the individual keyword, but you just focus on the topic. And this is what is really important with keyword clustering. It can highlight from a long list of keywords a set of articles to create. So I hope you enjoyed this video. And by the way, you can get started for free with thruuu and cluster 500 keywords with your trial. Also, this is a complete article that I wrote about SERP similarity. I will leave a link to this article in the description, so don't hesitate to have a look and also drop any comment if you have a question.